In the previous section, we were talking about the predator-prey system, and after some rescaling, we derived two differential equations that describe this biological system. It is important to note that this differential equation describes also a chemical system. If we rewrite the equations in the form like that, then these three processes, then a small fish consumes the green stuff, big fish consumes the small fish, and big fish decay alone, spontaneously. These three processes can correspond to chemical reactions as well. Imagine the one chemical species, let's call it X, that reacts with something that we call capital G, another chemical species. G comes from green stuff, that means the nourishment for the prey system. And if these two species, if these two molecules undergo a chemical reaction where two X are formed, then if this is with some constant K1, then the concentration of X changes with time as one molecule disappears, two molecules appear, that means one is generated, that means K1, concentration of X, times concentration of G. The other process is that when big fish eats small fish, in the chemical language, if molecule X and molecule Y react and two molecules of Y are generated, then this will decrease the concentration of X. Decrease corresponds to minus. If we denote the constant K2, then this is K2 times X times Y. And the concentration of Y changes with time. And here, from one molecule, two molecules are generated, so one new molecule appears. So we have plus K2 concentration of this times concentration of this. And the third process is that the molecules of Y decay into something that we can call waste. Let's call it W as waste. And then the concentration of Y decreases due to this process, so we write minus. And if we denote the constant K3, then this is minus K3 Y alone. To be more precise, if G is consumed, then the concentration of G decreases. To consider the system similar to the previous one, we assume there is plenty of G, so the concentration of G stays roughly constant. So this is very important, how to rewrite the chemical equations into the mathematical differential equations. Note that this chemism is different from if we consider a G alone producing X. This would give another term here. It will give the term K1G. See? No X. So this is important that we have X here. And similarly, this step is different from X being converted to Y alone. This would not give the product XY. Such a step where the products are necessary for the reaction to occur are called autocatalytic processes. So these differential equations can describe not just biological system, but also chemical systems.